Pretty simple project today on the '02 Plymouth Voyager. I'm going to be pulling this radio out and putting a new one in, and it's going to have a CD player that I had picked up from Kenny U-Pull. So here's the radio right here. It's pretty much the same thing, except it's going to have the CD player built in. This actually came out of an '01 Jeep Laredo. It's pretty much the same radio that goes in most of these Chrysler products. So we'll pull this out and pop that in and see what happens. Now, to do this job, all you really need is two screwdrivers, a Phillips and a regular. The first thing you want to do is you want to pull the cup holder completely out and get it out of the way. And then right above the cup holder, right below this little panel here, you want to take a screwdriver and you want to pull this plate off, just like that. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay, and when you pull the screws out, make sure you take the screws that are holding the black panel on. Just take that one off, take this one off, and you'll be able to get in there much better without the camera in your way. Pull that one out of there. And then just go ahead and grab that and just give it a little pull, and you'll be able to pull that whole panel right off. A little better angle there. Get right up underneath there and then pull that right off. And now you can get into where the radio is. Just kind of push that off to the side a little bit. Alright, next there are 4 screws, one in each corner of the radio. Pull those off. Now easy pull off the radio. And behind there you're going to have an antenna wire. Right there. And then you're going to have the main connections. And all you got to do is just take a screwdriver, pull that tab back ever so slightly, and you should be able to just pull that connector out of there. Just like that. Do the same thing to this one. And you have a ground you need to pull out of there. Now the new radio, the only difference I can see is the plugs are side to side rather than across from each other, so it should be okay though. And I'm going to go with the other one first. Plug this in and like that. That's good news. That's good news. Get the ground here. Plug that in. Kind of hard to get this shot, but then you want to make sure you get the antenna plugged in. You got to actually set the radio in it just a little ways. Slide that in. Just like that. Once you get everything hooked up, just kind of slide that back in. There we go. Now before I get too carried away, I'm actually going to try this out. Look at that. Okay, it seems to be working. Alright. Now let's try the CD. Like that. I took the CD. This is good news so far. Look at that. It's working. Let's see. Fantastic. Alright. We are all set. Shut it down. Go ahead and put these 4 screws back in. Alright, and go ahead and put the dash back together. Just kind of line it up. Just kind of push it in. There it is. That's good. And this little panel here, see those little tabs? That just snaps in, but before you do that, you want to put the screws back and hold it together. Just like that. Alright, and then just take this and pop it back in. There you go. Put the cup holder back in. Perfect. Okay, well I hope this helps you in your installation. Good luck.